So let's start with who is going to present first. And first thing is like you guys have prepared your assignments or prepared something, worked on that.
Yeah, I prepared a little bit, so I don't know.
Okay, all right. So I have you guys. I mean, if you have prepared, then let's share with the others and let's have a discussion on it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't
And
write much. I just
just
do a
take
little
it
bit. So,
easy, no judgment, there is no, and this is like intended that you will make mistakes, so we will learn.
okay.
And so you have to be honest with yourself to show
Okay.
what you understand. Okay,
Yeah.
then I can understand where you need help, so
Okay.
then I can help you. And similarly, so let's start with, so I'll be out for 4 to 5 minutes, but you can
Okay.
guys can continue, and I will join
Sure.
in 5 minutes, so but I'll be probably listening on mute.
Okay. Let me share my screen. I hope this is the right one. Okay. What is Okay. So here, mm, as a project manager, I had a project on creating new credit cards. So I have my initiation here, which is the beginning of the whole thing on the project initiation. That means I want to reach out to my stakeholder. Yesterday you said you're going to be the stakeholder. So let's assume that I'm reaching out to you, like having setting out a meeting to know more about the project we are working on and gather all the requirements needed. So this is what I do for my initiation, like getting all the requirements, know what we are working on, what we need, budgeting and all the rest. Now after I get all that for my initiation, now I go for resource planning. So my resource planning now is to meet the IT management team. But before I go there, do you want me to ask you all the questions needed on this initiation phase? Mm. Are you there? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I don't know if he's here. So maybe he left. Anyway, let me keep going. I don't think he's here. So resource planning.
He said he'll be
Ignore.
out for like 5 minutes. I think so.
Ah, okay. So let me just go ahead and show what I did then. Yeah, because he was
Hey, I can't hear anything.
Can you guys hear me now? Hmm. Let me stop sharing. Hold on. Alright.
I can hear you now.
Ah, when I'm sharing, you can hear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? I don't know. Hmm. Oh, I don't know if you did yours. You can just share and then yeah.
I'm a little bit busy now. Let me just try again one more time. Let's see.
Let me try again. Let's see. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
What about Hadith? I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Can you hear me? I think it's just two of us in this class today. Okay. So basically this is what I think he said he can't hear me. But Brilliant, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you clear.
Yeah. Check your mic. Yeah. So I did the initiation phase, which is to reach out to the stakeholder, ask all the questions on the project, gather all the requirements needed. Oh my God. Yeah. Get all the requirements needed. And then after I get everything, I go to the next step, which is the resource planning. The resource planning is to reach out to the IT management team, ask the BA manager what they need, if he needs to recruit like a full-time BA, or the software and hardware you want to use during his job process and stuff. And then I'll do the same for everybody, SA, develop manager, QA, and the rest. Then after that, yeah, the resources and stuff, this is the same thing here, software and the rest. Now I need to go to the execution, which is the step 3. The execution now is where you set your time already, the timing is already there, the BA has their time, the SA has their time, and all the rest, they have their time boxes. So that's the execution time and the kickoff of the whole project. So yeah, basically that is what I did. And I know that the PM just stick around, checking if there's any risks, like risk management, budgeting management, and all the rest. That's the least you can do when the project kicks off already. You don't really have much to do. So yeah, that's what I worked on. That's all I did.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So you explained very well. So now, so did you create any document, just like any documents? So
like where I can document my requirement, like when I go to the stakeholder, like create something.
So it's just, yes. So that's what a mock project, like a mock project. That's what I given you yesterday. So there was like the project, and then mock document. Just like I checked with the like stakeholder. They given me these 3. Like initially BA for this hours, and then So purpose is to create that document, so you will get the feel how you convert those basically how you get the estimates, and how you convert those estimates into project timeline.
So that was my next question. Like, am I going to which tool am I using like to create a project line?
First thing is that just the tool is just Microsoft Office tools like Microsoft Word. That's what you will use. Okay, or you can use Excel. So that is another. Okay, so both like Word and Excel. There's like I don't know if you have a MS Project access. You can create basically like account with that too. But it really, like, the tool really doesn't matter. Matter is like this exercise. The tool can be any. It can be a project like Microsoft Project. It can be like a Clarity. It can be any other project management tool. But what information that you got, and how you translated that information into your documentation, and how you prepared that that project timeline. That is all that exercise, doing it with your own hand for any project. Okay, so that's what is the purpose of this exercise.
Okay, so I'll try to look up to that, because I thought maybe we need a specific tool to use that. And for example,
just use like a whatever that, like, you have a Word, use Word. You have Excel, use Excel. Okay, because this is like just a simple data that you will be getting. That so there will be one BA one system analyst, 3 to 4 developer, and 2 to 3 QAs in your project. Okay, so
And
right,
those
consider.
answers comes from the stakeholder, right? He will be the one to tell me that,
Right,
okay,
and
we're
stakeholders
gonna.
mean that, right? So usually, like
Okay.
those will be like a technical managers that what initially would be coming. So that is one scenario. They will be coming from the technical managers. Then first they just give you that 300 hour and 100 hour, and you put that in there. Then as you done with your the planning, closer to planning, you also start asking them, hey, so you need a one BA. So who will be the BA? So you also start asking the contact information, so that you need to know when they are when you communicate to them that your BA will start January 1st and have to finish by mid-February. That
Yes.
when you will tell them, so you have to acquire that BA before mid-December, so that he will have a 15 days or some couple of weeks onboarding time, and then he would be able to start working on the project from January 1st.
Okay.
So similarly, like for other resources, so if all the resources information, that because other job of your is to also secure those resources, means like you plan those resources in the resource planning. Now secure those resources from those managers. Okay, so they will have to give you the either they will hire you, or mostly technical, because you are not technical, you are just project manager, so you don't have you cannot evaluate the skills of a developer or a QA. Okay,
Yes.
so that's
Yes.
why they have to hire and provide you. Sometime this also like exception, they ask the project manager, and that is also part of that becomes before the execution, before the project kickoff, that securing the resources. So that is like fifth step, you can say, in that pre-kickoff, that you have to secure the resource or get the promises that they will who will secure the resource and they will provide you on time.
Okay.
Okay, so that's sometimes they provide you names right away. And then other exception is they will tell that, okay, all right, they have to start by January 1st. We will get you that resources by December 1st. Okay, so then they based on that promise, you go ahead. But at least we would have that like the BA on board before the kickoff, before the project
Sure.
kickoff.
That means part of our job is documentation and how to
Exactly.
secure the resources.
Resources. When you plan
And
the
all the
resources,
resources we get, we document them and we secure them.
exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this
Yeah.
is basically so. And then Brilliant. Have you prepared something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see
So
how it goes.
okay. All right. Then I'll let you like share, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. So basically, what I'm asking that you as a project manager do the pre-planning task. Yesterday I given you that what project that I'm asking you to basically work on. Okay, so and create those documents using Microsoft Office. So for example, in this the resource planning, you will have a the BAs and SA, QA, dev, and other resources who will be working with number of hours. Okay, that how many hours that they will basically work. So have that kind of document, just like the one on the Microsoft Office, and have the contents in there, just like the project description. Okay, so first definitely would be the the project name, and then project description, then project description, then background, why we are doing that project, why we are doing that project, and then so just that is explained in the background, and then problem, opportunity statement. Okay, so what is the problem that we are trying to resolve, or what is the opportunity that we are trying to grab? So these would kind of have a kind of similar contents, why we are doing this project. It will have because this is the reason yesterday in our last conversation, I in that description is the answer for you that why you are doing that particular project. But you can put any as per your understanding why we are doing. Just put some content, okay? And then problem and opportunity statement that will just like a 1-2 liner statement that this is a problem that we are trying to resolve. And then in that documentation, you will be like resources needed, okay? So BA, QA, whatever like human resource need. So the first like resources need, HR need, okay, that you will put like put in. Then you will put like estimates uh, needed, estimates, which means like hours each resource needed, okay? That's the estimates. And then would be after that like so that is the information that you are getting from like the managers, okay? And after that you will have hardware need, like how many computers, like laptop, phone, other office equipment needed, okay? And then
Face my screen.
yes.
Okay. So I just like basically I put down
Okay, so where we are were at, yes. So preparing the project timeline. So as per the phases like analysis phase and other, you will like prepare the timeline around these like phases, okay? So that's what is basically like the ask is. So create that document with this like information, so that we would be able to. And let me quickly like share this screenshot with you guys, so you will know what I am asking. Okay, so any question?
No, we good. I'm okay.
so we're using the Excel sheet, right? As you put
Yes.
the
So
okay.
that's what I would like to prepare an Excel sheet, okay? And 1, 2, 3, okay. So and let me share this document with you so that you would have from your computer, desktop. All right, so in that like the chat of your, I sent you basically like this document. So it has basically like the outline. So you can use that outline and have that in basically either Excel or Microsoft Word or both. So this would be like basically Microsoft Word document where you will have that information, but you can put in Excel. So whatever like easier for you. So everybody got that basically image.
Let me see. Mm.
This is the image I shared with you in the chat.
This is the images shared. Okay, let me see if I got
Yes,
it.
I got it.
So again, just like a write down the project that yesterday we discussed on the project name, and then description. So put anything. You just basically like whatever you're understanding, write a story on that, and then So because this is like kind of a mock project we are doing, so all that description is just like to add that. So you don't have to be basically like panic about it, like what I will put in there. Whatever comes into your mind, first thing that comes into your mind, put it over there. Okay. The purpose of this is to like get the main thing, like human resource, like how many people needed, and then their hours estimates, and then converting those hours into the budgets, and also converting those hours into the project timeline. Okay. So basically like uh working putting that like when the from the January or for February when it will start and all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so that is
Mhm.
what basically like looking that you will prepare. It might take a couple of hour of your time minimum to finish this, but you have to finish this. When you will finish it, then you will have more questions. Whatever the questions comes into your mind, that you can ask tomorrow. So what I was expecting yesterday, that you will have something or like this and
Okay.
ask me question. Okay, all right, why they did this and why we have to put this, and I didn't get it. So all those different questions that comes into your mind while you're doing it. So you will ask those questions. And also just a tip for you, that when you're doing it and the question is coming into your mind, have a notebook or something with you, so you can note that question down right away. Because if you will not note down and keep going, you're gonna forget that question, and that will be basically a kind of loss. And then maybe that question would be answered in your like later you know but still we want to verify, because there is something that you don't know, and what you will know later, maybe it's right, maybe it's not. We can only like judge when we will discuss that, like so as per when you was doing this and this question came into your mind, but later on when you was doing this question got answer. So is it my understanding right, that this is the answer for this question, or this is something different? So then you can get the verification. So similarly, every question that comes into your mind while doing this exercise is important. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, then I will let you guys go, and I expect that you will like dedicate at least couple of hours of your time, maybe some of them tonight, and then tomorrow whenever you are available, then and prepare this. And you can also, you don't have to create that if you are working and you don't have a chance to sit on the computer to create it, you may take just like a a scratchbook or something, and put that over there. Take a like for photos, and send it to your email. That's it. Okay, and
Oh,
then
you want us to send it to you through email?
no.
No, no. He means like when if you don't have time to type, you can write it in the book and take a picture. So when you say share your screen, you just go to the pictures and share your screen.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So you
Hey,
don't.
and
Mhm.
Shazad, I'm sorry. Can you send this session like earlier tomorrow so I could go? Because I just got free right now.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I
I
will
mean,
try to get it, by tonight. So usually, like because when the recording goes to like editing team, and they take couple of hours to edit and
no, I
load
understand
it.
that. I mean, I listened to everything, and I was trying my best to watch the
Okay.
screen too.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, so basically, like I know what you asked us yesterday, and I had a little bit of like, idea what we were gonna do. But now since you put it like, you elaborate more, like, the way. So this is our questions we need to be answered, right? Like the project name, like how you gave me the dicks, right? And they're launching a new equipment, and for a woman and man at the same time. So like, and then I become a project manager for that company, like, for that project that they're giving it to me, right?
Right. So you are a project manager. So how you will approach this, that you are a project manager, you understand the role that what project manager does, and here you have to perform that role.
Okay.
You have to create that document and all that. So put it all those over there, write down all your questions, and then whatever you need, more information you need, then you will ask, hey, the problem or opportunity statement as per our discussion was this, so is it right? So what it is, so then you will get more information and you will add that into your basically like document and then finalize it. Okay, so that was the expectation, that you would have prepared some document and we will refine that document, ask question, elaborate, and make it like a more the actual document look like.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'll send you this recording to you guys too. So
yeah, because I most like the earlier session, I completely missed it. I couldn't hear anything, for like first 30 minutes.
Okay, for today.
So yeah, for today, for some reason, I don't know why. I was trying to turn off my headphones, log out of the Zoom, log back in.
Okay.
I couldn't hear anything.
Right.
Like I started hearing everything when starting. Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries. So this will be like sent to you guys early. Okay.
All right. That
All
would be
right.
good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Then
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Do we have like a curriculum, so we know maybe we are doing this part tomorrow, what we have to cover before the end of this program?
Okay. Yeah, I do have that. Basically, because the curriculum for project manager, and then for BA and for Scrum Master and all that, there is like there is separate curriculum, and in this program we are basically giving you a combo training, like right now for project manager training, after you do like this exercise, then the project manager training would be kind of complete, and
Okay.
then we will work on like the business analyst. So that's why I didn't like share it, because and it is also like kind of how you guys digest it.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
And
that's
fine.
great. That's great that we're doing everything individually.
That's great though. That's great.
Yeah, to understand part of the the training,
Yeah.
because if you explain everything like together, what they do every day by day, we're just going over a little thing. But that's great though. Yeah. I mean, like, there's questions come in my mind. I was gonna ask you a lot of questions today, but like, I had an emergency. But then if there's anything, I'll just reach out to you. Okay.
yeah, that sounds good. And again, you might have like me repeating this, that note down your questions whenever they comes into your mind. I note down whatever you have a a scratchbook of paper or just in your phone notes somewhere. Do note down those questions, because those questions are important. So if you will not note down and don't take up the this practice, so then later on you will like understand why I was kind of putting more focus on that keep your noting down your questions.
I have a second question. It may sound funny. So let's say, for example, if someone is working already, maybe as a project manager or as a BA, and you face some difficulties in your work, can the person reach out to you after that or after this program?
Yes, certainly.
Okay.
So our program is just not like so initially, so it's kind of 3-phase program. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first phase is getting you guys basically ready. Okay. like project manager already worked on one project, you understand, you can explain. Then the other BA already scrum master ready, and then next would be working with you to prepare your resume. Okay.
Mhm.
And as your resume is ready, then interview questions. Okay. And
Mhm.
answers, practice of this, and then you guys will work with your referred companies, that whoever referred you, and then they will start submitting you. You're gonna get basically like interviews. And whenever you have interview, we will have one-to-one session where we will discuss that this potentially they can ask, and this is how you will respond. And then you will have interview. And when you get like the offer, then you will join. And before you will like your start date, we will work with you one-to-one. Will explain that what you can expect on day 1, day 3, day 4. And
Hmm.
then during your like basically when you are onboarding, any question that you have, we will be like kind of still working on that. So this, the training is until you are totally comfortable with your job. We will provide that support to you. So that's
Okay.
like so that is
Okay.
and everything comes under our basically this training package that you guys are getting.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
So that's it for today. Then I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I will again request, this is basically the content, table of content that I am expecting that you will like fill up and
Okay.
have that exercise, so that we would be able to discuss and finalize that tomorrow.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right. Bye
Yeah.
for now.
Bye.
Bye.